Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, I am Jean-Stu and today we're about to make some chicken stock. There's nothing easier than chicken stock. You just need to have some leftover from a previous one that you made, either on the barbecue, roasted, or any way you might have done your chicken. It really doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is that you do have some chicken bones. Chicken stock is the easiest stock of them all. It's impossible to miss and it will bring a lot of recipes that you may do with it to life. Trust me, it changes everything when you do it right. So the first thing that we want to do is pop all of our chicken elements inside the pan, as well as just a few others aromatics. For the aromatics, I really recommend to use a little bit of onion. It kind of softens everything, but you can put carrots, you can put cloves, you can put garlic, you can put thyme, you can put bay leaf, you can put lemon. Everything is possible. On this very recipe, we're going to keep it simple, so we're only just going to have the chicken itself, as well as onion, bay leaf, a little bit of thyme, and cloves. Right, so our chicken elements are going right in. If you have the wings, all of those that no one wants to eat, it's often there. Leftover bones. Our bay leaves, if you had some cooking with the chicken, you can use them as well. The next one's going to be just an onion. Sometimes I also put the onion inside the chicken while roasting, so you can do that too. And I had a little bit of a lemon right there, which I'm just going to squeeze the juice. Perfect. Leftover thyme. Next is to top it up with some water that ideally you would boil on a kettle to be kind of energy efficient. Now what I recommend doing, because it avoids having too much water and therefore losing the flavor concentration, is to just crush it like so using a potato masher. Go firmly into it, as that's not going to be too easy. Don't use a plastic one because you're just going to break it, but if you have, like me, a nice metallic one, you should be able to make sure that everything is inside the liquid. Perfect. Now put the lid on and leave it there for 2 hours. In about 2 hours, and look at that. Our chicken is now completely dislocated, and we can use the potato masher again to just make sure to squeeze out every last drop of goodness that's in there. You can't smell this, but trust me, it is wonderful, as if the chicken was back to life. Now what you want to do is to stop the fire, and then just to be able to film it, I will transfer that on the side. You're going to take a sieve as well as another metallic pan, and we are now going to pass it all the way through. Wonderful. We're empty on this side, and we will now again use our potato masher to just squeeze everything that we can out of this. So it's not going to look pretty in the sieve, but as you can see, we're just squeezing out all of the good stuff. And we are done. That's it. It is indeed that easy to make chicken stock, and pretty much any sort of stock for that matter. Feel free to add a little bit of salt and pepper on top. Me, usually I prefer not to add any seasoning into my chicken stock because I'm going to season anyway the dish that I'm going to cook right after this using the stock. Now what you can do with your chicken stock, you can just leave it in some containers and pop it in the fridge. That can last for up to 3 days if you want to use it this way. If you have some containers that can go in the freezer, you can keep it for a month, even 2 months if you'd like, and just pop them out of the freezer whenever you want to do the most perfect stew. Now you can use the chicken stock for a lot of things. That includes one of the simplest recipe like an onion soup, or you could also use one of those wonderful stew recipes that I specifically selected just for you. The lamb shank is one of my all-time favorite and I really recommend you to check it out.